through a chest lift, and the chest lift is similar to a crunch exercise. So those of you familiar with doing crunches, very similar, but quite different in how we want you to do it. It's the precursor to all the exercises that we'll tend to do. So your chest lift is basically that tiny little movement here. We're not doing a whole crunch up, okay? So start position. I would start again so you're nice and supported with a couple of pillows, just so that when you lie down, you don't feel that you're in that arched position. So those of you who are a little bit tight, you might find that just having a bit of support by having your back on the pillow, you should feel supported by the mat. You shouldn't feel that you're in an arched position. You should feel that the mat has got you and it's supporting you. Your pelvis again is in neutral, so pubic bone and hip bones are parallel to the ceiling, and you want your feet about hips width apart, okay? So the traditional way of doing sit-ups is that people crunch and they're trying to curl and really cement down to get that sit-up effect. What I want you to focus on is that you are tucking your rib cage as if it's tucking under your waistband. So the ends of your ribs here are going to melt and tuck into your jeans or your pants so that you're getting that type of thing, not that you're really curling and crunching. Okay? Hands, just pop them behind your head, and rather than having the elbows wide and then coming in, think about just having the periphery of your vision with the elbows in place. So as you're lying down, you can just see your elbows, okay? So I'm just going to come up the mat a little bit because I'm a little bit extended in my spine. So from here, take a breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, bring your eye line just above your knee line here so that you're getting basically a lift as opposed to a curl, okay? So breath in to prepare again. Imagine that your pelvis static and you're just tucking those rib cages in. Your eye line is above your knees and you're going to hold. As you exhale, we're going to lower back down. With your breathing, exhale to come up. Breath in at the top. Exhale to come down. That way what you'll find is that you have the muscles in your tummy working as you breathe. Take a breath in and control it back out. Now the common faults in this one is that you're going to pull and you're going to bring your elbows together. Okay, so try and keep those elbows nice and wide. Generally we'll chin poke here, or we'll really tuck the chin down, and that makes it compression, so you're going to get a squash instead of a lift. And the other thing is, just be careful where your eye line is. If your eye line's to the ceiling, you're going to end up going that way. If your eye line's down here towards the base of your rib cage, you're going to end up crunching. You want to think of a breath in and a lift, so go through the knees to start with. Inhale and lower the rib cage back down. Think of a pivot just around the base of your ribs as opposed to you really crunching and coming all the way back up. Other common problems is your tummy. Your tummy should stay nice and flat as you come in, so as you tuck the muscles in or the rib cage in, tummy should stay flat. If you come up too high, you're going to get a bulge in your tummy and the tummy's going to push out. So you might want to also have a feel as you come up. Is your tummy doing the right thing? Is the muscles in your bottom and your legs nice and relaxed? And the movement just coming from these deep muscles in your core. Doesn't have to come all the way high up. So when we're thinking of a chest lift, think of it as a chest lift as opposed to a full sit-up and full crunch. If you can get this muscle and this exercise well now, these are the ones that are going to lead on to all the harder exercises as Pilates grows. But for starters, for beginners, and also just to check your form, make sure that the rib cage comes into a tuck into the pelvis. Your shoulders and your arms stay nice and wide, so you're not pulling. Your head should be relaxed into the hands for a little bit of support, and you lift the chest up. Okay? Breath in as you come down. Exhale as you come up. So basic chest lift. Get that technique right, and all the other exercises in Pilates will just flow on from there. Okay? Just be careful that as you are coming up, you're not coming up too high and you're not leading with the head. All right?